Hello, and welcome to the Banker's View from Sibos video series for 2019, picking out the hot topic of this year's conference in London. I'm Joy Macknight, Managing Editor at The Banker, and I'm joined by Ebru Pakcan, Head of Treasury and Trade Solutions, Europe, the Middle East and Africa at Citi. Ebru, thanks so much for joining me today.
Good morning.
So the big overarching theme at this year's Sibos is around thriving in a hyper-connected world. What does that mean to you and also trade and treasury solutions?
What we do in Trade and Treasury Solutions is really trying to service the global needs of our multinational clients. And it really is now a more real-time world. Everything is faster, payments are fast, data is fast, commerce is fast. Hyper-connected also means more data, not only data, but also information and insights. So every transaction you do, you want to be able to get the maximum data out of it so that you can reconcile faster, you can apply cash faster. And it thirdly means more creativity around the end-to-end solutions. Because as the world turns faster, the end-to-end value chains require a lot more velocity and a lot more creative, customized solutions to be able to cater with the pace at which the world is changing.
Okay, and what emerging technologies are really making the biggest impact in this space?
I think, even though it's very difficult to call instant payments a true emerging technology, I guess it's such an overwhelming trend. And if you combine that with APIs and open banking, again, none of them are individually very new technologies, but they're actually really making their way into wholesale payments world or to C2B or B2C flows in a wave that has never been the case. And that's going to be very, very impactful in terms of especially powering electronic commerce. Secondly, we can certainly think about data and artificial intelligence and machine learning. I think over the past decade, people have been talking about this as if this is going to be happening sometime in the future. The future is not. The future is here. You see a lot more application of artificial intelligence in simple things, but it is really, really proving to be very powerful.
And what is sort of driving the change in payments? You talked about real-time payments there. Obviously, there's a move across the world for that. Most of these are domestic, but now people are even talking about cross-border real-time payments. What do you think is really pushing that change?
The first thing is demand, right? It's really about demand for these type of, or the expectations, let's say, of the clients from the world of payments. And why is that? Because they are looking for new ways of growth. And as clients or different industries evolve their own business, and as they think about how they want to grow, where they want to grow, they are really all having to become a lot more global. Their suppliers are becoming a lot more spread out. Their clients are becoming a lot more spread out. The client segments that our clients are focused on are changing. Different industries who used to live in a B2B world now actually have consumers as a client. Or as they try to embed Internet of Things into their own products and services, then of course they have all the micro payments, the invisible payments, let's call them, which need to be embedded into these solutions. And all of that requires an entirely different payment flow, both in terms of velocity, the data, and of course the efficiency with which it needs to operate.
Okay, and this is the first year that Sibos has been held in London ever. Do you think that has given it a sort of specific atmosphere, or do you notice any change compared to other years?
I've been going to many Siboses, and every year it's always exciting because people get the opportunity to connect. I think this year being in London, you see a lot of practitioners, as well as seniors. You have a mixture of everyone, which makes some of the conversations a lot more technical. So it's like if you really want to get into details of something, you're able to go and find the technical practitioner, and that's valuable. It's not only the seniors or the relationship and network teams here on the floor.
Okay, my last question is really, there's a lot of discussions going on within the conference itself, but what would you say are the hot topics here on the exhibition floor?
The more informal chat is talking about commercials. As all of this innovation takes place, how does the industry, how does financial services industry itself actually find new streams of revenues? How will we be charging for payments? Are we going to be charging for payments? I think those are some of the conversations on the exhibition floor.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your insights, Ebru.
Thank you.